Onward.
What do you think? Understood.
Onward.
What do you think?
So we bring the fight to them.
Indeed.
Is this master? I thought I expect no less considering the occupants. And at the bottom, the underground lake. Hey, look, there's a hunt on the shore of the lake.
What the?
We've been living here. No one knows a way to catch him yet. Something amiss, though. If he truly is hideout, how might he kept his victims here once kidnapped?
Look.
It was to count them monster attraction. I survived half a day. Now you mention it is a point. It just seemed like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people. We drag the truth out of him. Now let's check the place out.
I'm heading out.
I'd say we're evenly matched.
Come on.
You've got it.
Let's give him a fight.
Looks like we got
And
it.
we'll win this.
When in a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies become stronger. Stronger enemies get more experience, but you will not see if I turn bonus from striking their weakness.
They're weak to darkness. Let's blot him out.
And wind. And piercing.
I shall come. No. Mate! Not now. Me! No.
Sword master.
Why is that a thing?
They die hard.
It's
okay.
Powers down.
We can let's set it up. Maybe there's a better choice.
Yep, might as well.
Like this.
Someone.
You know what? That might have been just dumb of me.
Is that all?
Still stunned.
Someone heal her.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
He barely made it. How about we all heal before we hit the next mess?
Yes. Also, mage is not good here. Well, mage would be better if... actually, wait. We can do one or two things. Yeah, we keep ice.
If it's useful, I say grab.
What now? We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Quick, let's.
I'll give it my all.
This is our chance.
I will seek her.
They die hard.
Let's.
And that's that! Victory's ours!
Not bad, if I say so myself.
We made short work of them! Yep, we're safe here.
Okay.
Let us settle this.
That has me scared for a moment.
Tougher than I thought.
I will. Let's go. Wind. 2 remaining.
The
By the
captain
sworn
took
oath
one
of
down!
knighthood. Behold! I see you!
One remaining! Hulkenberg's
done,
got this
Hulkenberg.
handled!
Only a flesh wound.
Oh, please.
Only one left! Finish them off and we're clear!
Done
Let's
yet.
stay calm.
Looks like that's all of them! Great job, everybody!
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Yeah, let's just look.
That might be of use later.
There they go! Shouldn't be anything we can't do.
All right. How's that? 'Tis our opening. We make
This quick. Not done yet.
It's okay. We. Scour. Just 2 left.
The
Is
captain
everyone all right?
took one down!
I see you.
Hulkenberg got one!
You never
Who's
let us
next?
down.
Only one left! Finish them off and we're... Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Nice.
Every fight was that easy, eh?
A new means of protection.
Automatically increases will the defense at the start of battle. This is useful.
We made short work of them.
I imagine that would be of use.
Look,
Here we go.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
Oh!
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect you, Chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
A bat mouse? Mouse bat?
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front.
Okay.
He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come! I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. I'll use this
Huh?
to push me this far.
What the? We've
Sword Master!
Hack
and slash.
I see your
You can tell
game.
when we do wide-ranging attacks. Focus on one at a time.
How about this?
We missed all of them.
My strength.
Have your back!
What's wrong? You scared?
Let's
I
get
have
some
my
healing.
message.
The captain's on his last leg. Someone, get him healed
We're
up.
not out of this yet.
Trust me.
I owe you.
Captain,
You think
they
yourself
slowed you
equal
down.
to a Ujief's agility? All you have?
What's going on? Where'd he go?
There's no
Seizing
room
their
for
chance.
fear.
Hulkenberg's anxious.
Only a flesh wound. Is that all?
Captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
How disappointing.
Please.
Captain's on his last
Seeker.
legs. Someone,
With
get him
healing
healed
power.
up.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Right there!
I'm
Still
barely
effective.
staying awake.
You're overwhelmed with anxiety.
But now I know you only see what I want you to. This should work.
Hulkenberg's fighting her anxieties. Keep the enemies off her.
How
doing nothing.
disappointing. How about this?
Both badly wounded. Can
I
anyone
have my
heal?
message.
Captain's hurt bad.
Give up now.
Let's get him some healing. You're all hurt bad.
Let's go.
Anyone get on
We're not out of
healing.
this yet.
Come on.
My thanks.
Captain,
I stand
they slowed
ready.
you down.
Huh, take this.
I'm barely
resist?
staying awake.
This is nothing.
What can I
Both
do?
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Could do with this.
Hulkenberg's
Be
moving
neither
slower.
timid nor arrogant. No matter.
By the sworn oath of
Wish we
knighthood.
knew their affinities.
Too slow.
My strike?
Hold yourself together.
Tis best you.
Only a flesh wound.
In the name of justice.
Blunder.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Oh, I got so lucky on that.
Scour.
Let us clean up this mess.
Take this.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause. I've no intention of being.
Where'd he go? He just...
Even wholly surrounded, too. 'Tis bad enough that he's skilled. We have.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us and not have to bother exposing himself.
But we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime?
Good plan.
He does live here. Perfect. Let's see if we can find him for these.
Doesn't it seem like?
Huh.
I see.
And so,
Really?
Look.
indeed.
It just seemed like anything would drop.
Hey,
This thing goes to strange the more I think about it.
Strange. That's...
As the mark, the shadow god, he was a knight. I expected much when I learned.
The truth is,
I was an honor school reclaimer for those who assemble them enough. Other knights work in the shadows. Their duties lesser. It's the name shadow god and discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized
even
stage.
so,
The guy goes unseen by the public. While all the focus is skilled. Humans they must be skilled.
This is...
what?
It's a letter to
What?
Papa. Thank you for working so hard. Hope you and Mama stay in love forever. The child, for managed that much script, the massive well educated. It's a letter way into her head is May. Wonder if the kids saw him as a good father.
So apparently...
Don't share roles, but there's nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We have to
What?
prove him. But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us. Drug information would be difficult. Well, that he had some weakness we could explore.
In this place.
Right.
That's...
Aha! Hey,
Well, since it's the sun, then we
I see.
Then
nice. Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Eyes me! Come on! Show yourself!
wow, that's some.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Night Sword!
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Gallica! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night! You think you're so smart! Stroll, be more careful!
That's right! He's the only reason we're here. Stroll just had to play the hero and take on a request nobody else wanted.
Oh, I'm the only one playing hero here!
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din! What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee the people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel. If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come.
Please tell me. I'm not even healed.
What's in the...
Nice one, Captain! He's not getting away this time!
This is doing nothing!
What's going on? Where'd he go?
I show no mercy.
Captain's hurt bad!
Only a flesh
Let's get him some healing! The Captain's on his last legs! Someone, get him healed up!
This'll do it.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking! Keep the enemies off him!
Huh, take this!
How disappointing.
Is that one?
This is nothing.
Slash!
Captain's hurt bad! Let's get him some healing! The Captain's on his last legs! Someone, get him
Could do
healed
with
up!
this.
I knew you'd help.
Stroll's
Let us
anxiety
clean
is
up
spiking!
this mess.
Keep the enemies
That
off
all
him!
you have?
What do we do? That anxiety's hitting you hard!
Allow me to use this.
Only I can guess correctly.
All these copies! I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart!
I'm trying.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Huh, right there!
I'm barely
assist?
staying awake. I show no mercy.
Stroll's badly wounded!
Flee if you
Can
wish to
anyone
live.
heal him?
How about this?
That's very good.
Die!
Nothing.
I have my method.
What was that tactic?
Stroll can't take any more! Someone, heal him!
Let's try this.
You
Hulkenberg's
think
moving
yourself
slow.
equal to a new Jeep's agility? Slash! I show no mercy.
Stroll's badly wounded! Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more! Someone, heal him!
I owe you.
Stroll's forgotten everything! He can't use his skills!
Hold on.
Too slow.
You gotta aim better than that! Captain's hurt bad!
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing! Captain's on his last
Let's
legs.
go.
Someone,
We can
get
do
him
this.
healed up.
Wait, am I being? I've been an idiot for like maybe half this match, and maybe somebody else. He's the only one that's a shadow.
Huh, take this!
Blunder.
What? Hold on.
Slash!
Is that all?
I was saving this.
Wait a second. Something's off. That
I won't hold back!
Ice!
So,
Stroll's
Observe
forgotten
the enemy.
everything. He can't use his skills.
Not now. Let us fight as
Mm.
perhaps not this. Fight there!
What?
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
how about this?
Audacity!
Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't use her
With
skills
healing
like this.
power. 'Twas needed.
I owe you.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Too
Direct
slow.
my strike?
Please.
Hulkenberg's lost her memory.
Swordmaster!
She can't use her
No,
skills like
not this.
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
Freak, let's go.
Looks like we can't brute force through this
Scour!
one. Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't use her skills like this.
Fight there!
I can't. No holding back! Let me rethink this.
Let us clean up this mess.
We're not out of this yet.
Okay,
Helpful as ever.
we got this.
Slash! What's in the...
Nice one, Captain.
Behold, we stand together.
Counting on you!
Behold my power.
A blunder.
In the name Swordmaster!
I'll use this.
This is nothing.
Just put a flush through.
Come forth, royal soul. We can do this. 'Twas needed.
I owe you.
Is everyone all right? Come! Not now. Huh, take this!
Now.
I see your
You
game.
gotta aim better than that.
Tis best you.
Aha! Look close. The real one has a shadow.
Observe the... I see you!
What? Be neither timid nor blunder.
The freedom. I'm all prepared. Lend me your strength.
Ooh.
Not this.
I show no mercy.
What was I doing? Only a flesh wound.
The captain's lost his memory.
Oh,
He can't
power
use his
of
skills.
heroes!
Yeah, I have anything that shields that.
Adjust the thing.
Blindsided. You think yourself
Are you
equal
prepared?
to a Yuji's agility? I was saving this.
What?
Nice
Not.
dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll. The real one's got his shadow. Check the ground. Still standing. The captain's lost his memory. He can't use his skills.
Done yet.
Blunder.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Am I?
The captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
There!
That helped.
Hulkenberg's
I shall
lost
fight
her
as
memory.
the...
She can't use her skills like this.
Let's set it up. No, this won't work.
You have nothing for forgetfulness.
A tough one.
I'll use this.
So we gotta do it there.
Is that all? Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't use her skills like this.
In the name of justice. Tougher than I thought.
Tis best you. I have my message.
That's not good.
My strength!
Captain, They've
Lend me your
slowed
strength.
down.
Coordination is key!
Let's do this!
Strike the heavens!
Then my fight ends here.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
Oh.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd. No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me. Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still,
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight?
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story,
It's a long story.
It is even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
He's white. You volunteered.
There's some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here. Hey!
Oh yeah.
What you wanna...
Gone to shite, this house.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. He reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot, don't
They
tell
got
me
drunk
you drank
and
yourself
left.
to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
His face is weird as fuck.
What a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks.
Clearly, we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nuris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was
the bottom of the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Oh god, it's the...
Fie. Evidently.
Huh?
The gate said they hadn't found yet. Come with the guard. I have responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all it's all about.
Folly.
To avoid all this trouble, if you just slop my hair right off. Stuff up all thought of you. Where did you want up so suddenly?
Truth is,
There's some investigators inside. The moment trying to crack the door up to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. But as well, she's childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. Your child could get into such heavy guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. Mario Morrison's being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human shaw. But it's not absurd. It's up for him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, help me put an end to this evil. I have nobody else to tend to. Because after all, you cannot use your head for the competition when you need a placement.
Uh-huh.
I'm in your debt.
And so? But then...
Hutches on the...
Is that right then?
Isn't that...
What is it?
All right then.
What is it?
Let's go.
Is this the...
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
However,
Keep your wits about you.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
you can't run from us.
Please. Help.
The child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part. Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
Unlock the samurai class.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken.
Fourth member.
Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Oh.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard! Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain.
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Probably.
Man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
We have our Dark Man.
Die!
Now, I call upon royal power within.
I will fight with. Lend me your strength.
And a break. Ooh, plus one to me. Physical skill.
Maybe. Scour.
I step knight! Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Knight, face me! Rancor!
I have your back! It burns!
Hulkenberg's been burned.
Swordmaster!
She gets hit. She's in big trouble. You hit their weak point.
It's okay. Seeker! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Knight!
That's your opening, Captain.
I'll use what I must. I'll take what a blunder.
I shall fight. I shall vanquish evil.
Let's fight his power.
There we go. Oh, we got gang of 4.
Nice. I feel.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Stop!
Damn!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Haisme.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight?
These children.
Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Barden for now.
Sure.
Nice.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue.
Oh, no, sir.
Not in my name. I believe in you.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also
Gone to shite, this has. Gone to shite, this has.
Good night.
Can't sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself.
Nice, May.
Novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
To tell you the truth, we're a secret organization.
Really? Well, you're not very organized for an organization. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances. Loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
Then from now on, We're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
Oh.
The aloof hermit, Haizme. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
Nice.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Amen, Hyman. Nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So,
It's in your hands.